Right, we are now on question number 3. Probability density function, which is f of x of a continuous random variable x, is given by f of x is equals to a exponential to the power of minus 2x, where x is greater than or equal to 0. Right, find the value of a. So to find the value of a, you have to integrate the given function, which is a e to the power of minus 2x. Then you put dx here. So your limits are going to start from this 0 but up to infinity, then you equate to 1. I hope you are following. Right, so how do you integrate an exponential? To integrate an exponential, you write the function as it is first. Right, we are given a exponential e to the power of minus 2. You write the given function as it is first. Right, then you divide by the derivative of the power. The derivative of minus 2x is minus 2. I hope you are following. Then our limits are from 0 up to the infinity. You equate it to 1. I hope you are following. Right, so to simplify, it's now bracket minus bracket is equals to 1. In the first bracket you substitute infinity, then in the second bracket you substitute 0. Right, so if you substitute infinity on e to the power of minus 2, I want you to notice that e to the power of minus 2x is good as 1 over e to the power of 2x. Right, so as the x approaches infinity, this entire fraction tends to approach 0, in the sense that the denominator becomes too large whilst 1 remains the same. So this e to the power of minus 2x tends to approach 0. So if I put infinite on x, it simply means that e to the power of minus 2x becomes or tends to approach 0, and everything in that bracket becomes 0. I hope you are following. So you now have a 0 divided by minus 2, which is good as 0. I hope you are following. Then you are now substituting 0 on x. You get a e to the power of 0 divided by minus 2. I hope you are following. So we now have 0 in the first big bracket, minus any number raised to the power of 0 is 1. So you now have a times 1, which is a, divided by minus 2. A times 1, which is a, divided by minus 2, then equated to 1. I hope you are following, class. So minus and minus, it gives you plus. So you now have a over 2 is equals to 1. Then you cross multiply, you get a is equals to 2, and this is your final answer. I hope you are following. Right, then we move on to part 2 of the question. Find the probability from 0 to 1. 0 less than or equal to x, less than or equal to 1. Here you have to integrate from 0, the lower limit given, up to 1. This indicates 0 less than or equal to x, less than or equal to 1. You start from 0 up to 1. Right, so on a, I'm now putting the 2 that we have calculated in part A. So we now have 2 e to the power of minus 2x dx. I hope you are following. So remember, to integrate an exponential, write down the exponential as it is divided by the derivative of the power, which is minus 2. Something like this. In this case, you can notice that 2 and 2, they cancel out each other, leaving you with negative e to the power of minus 2x. I hope you are following, class. Then you say bracket minus bracket. We now have minus e to the power of minus 2, open bracket, put 1 on x, minus e to the power of minus 2, open bracket, put 0 on x. So here you get negative e to the power of minus 2 minus negative to the power of 0, which is good as minus 1, right? So you now have negative e to the power of minus 2, minus and minus, you get plus 1, right? If we punch this in our calculator, minus e to the power of minus 2 plus 1, you get 0.8647, and this is your final answer. I hope you are following class. Then we move on to part B of the question. Given that probability of x greater than b is equals to 0.3, find b. Still, you integrate, right? So since x is greater than b, you are going to integrate from b up to infinity. From b becomes your lower limit, then up to infinity. Then you put the function 2 e to the power of minus 2x dx, then equate it to the given probability of 0.3. I hope you are following. So 2 e to the power of minus 2x divided by minus 2 is the integral from b up to infinity. Then you equate it to 0.3. So remember, if you put infinity on x, this entire bracket becomes 0. Since this tends to approach 0, I explained it earlier, right? Minus, we are now putting b on x, you get 2 e to the power of minus 2b divided by minus 2 is equals to 0.3, something like this. So negative and negative, they produce plus, then 2 and 2, they cancel out each other, giving you e to the power of minus 2b is equals to 0.3. So take ln both sides. Ln e to the power of minus 2b is equals to ln 0.3. Bring minus 2b down. You get minus 2b ln e is equals to ln 0.3. I hope you are following. So since ln e is good as 1, you now have minus 2b is equals to ln 0.3. Then divide both sides by minus 2. So ln 0.3 divided by minus 2, you get 0, give your answer to 2 significant figures. So you get 0.60, and this is your final answer. I hope you are following class. So I want you to stay tuned as we move on to question number 4.